怕什么？怕什么？刚说真的很怕。嗯。
From the NBA 2K family, we offer our condolences to those affected by the tragedy in Jacksonville. The esports community has
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello and welcome. Glad you could join us here on 2K Sports. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson.
We have the Thunder as the road team for today's Western Cup. And with pregame routines. Well, thanks. He's a great passer, David. There's no doubt. He can set the table. He brought the season about halfway through. Some teams really starting to sag. How bad you have to be at this point to start thinking about rebuilding going into next year?
Well, I don't know. It's a bit tenuous, Kevin. Do you start talking about rebuilding or just giving guys on your roster now an opportunity to experience some NBA play, giving them high-level competition? You know, some of the players may be going to Summer League. They want to have a bit of confidence going to Vegas or to Orlando to expand their game. So maybe not so much about a rebuild as it is about gaining experience at the close of the season.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. So for Oklahoma City right now, Westbrook and Robertson are the backcourt pair. Anthony out there with Adams, and it's George in at the 3 slot. Just 5 to shoot, and Trevor Ariza is going to pick up a foul here. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Paul with the steal, and now Paul pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Westbrook with the block, and they're able to recover. Paul missing again. Paul's gone 1 of 3 on the night, and Roberson kicks to George. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Ariza up top, defended by George. Here's Harden, gets the jumper from the corner to fall. Harden's got his first basket of the night.
And Harden never seen a shot he didn't like, and boy, is he comfortable gunning it from there.
Pass to Roberson. Out
哇，
This is to Adams. Puts the fadeaway right on the money.
It goes down, but with no defender near him, no need to go to the fadeaway.
Stolen by Westbrook. He kicks to Robertson. The three-pointer off the mark. Rockets have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Harden, no good.
The human aspect of basketball. You cannot fault the shot selection. He had a clean look. You just can't make them all.
Oklahoma City on D. Trailing by 2. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
Really an exciting game for him, and really an exciting win. So the kind of thing that could maybe propel you to bigger and better things. And I love seeing Harden get
Mhm.
to shoot from that mid-range position, an effective scorer in that area.
Outside for George. Screen by Adams. Here's Anthony. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
Not sure you can ask for a better look. He can make those shots while sleeping.
And a bit of a bittersweet question for you, Brent. We know you spent so many years with the Sonics who eventually were uprooted and became this Thunder team. How badly would you like to see Seattle get a basketball team again?
I think it's the NBA's mission to get back to Seattle, and under Adam Silver, he's asked questions about the return to the Emerald City, and I think it's going to happen, Kevin. If it does, I'd love to be a part of what the organization does up there. I do miss the PNW. That's the Pacific Northwest.
Oh, and the dunk by Ariza.
Not sure how people underestimate continually how great Chris Paul has been. Sixth sense
Oh,
kind of
yeah.
stuff there, knowing where his teammate was.
Westbrook dishes to George.
不会玩。
Back to Westbrook. Launches a three. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And there's no doubt that the three-point shot and its selection for Russell Westbrook is something that he'd like to be more consistent with.
Paul kicks to Harden. Paul against Westbrook. And Paul with the basket on the assist from Harden. Paul's got his second bucket. Now here's Westbrook. Guarded closely. Anthony. That shot is off. And the Rockets take it the other way. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
You know, they're the visiting team. It's a loud arena, very distracting at times, but simply no excuse for missing a ton of free throws.
Yeah, it just looked like, and I'm not sure if you guys saw this, but just never comfortable in this game. And the line certainly is one of those places where that could show up.
The dish to Ariza. From outside the arc. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Ariza's got 8.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Took him no time at all on that one.
Oh, a little punch, counter punch action. Neither side flinching here.
Yeah, both sides trying to keep up with one another, but doing it from distance.
Now, here's Capella. He's guarded closely. Anthony on the double team. Adams against Harden. 5 to shoot. 3-pointer. Houston keeps it going. A new 24-second shot clock. And it's Capella missing. Under trailing by 6. On the wing, George. And stolen by Ariza. Ball outside. Over Westbrook. The shot's good from Paul. 6 points for him.
Well, Paul feels so at ease shooting from the mid-range. You can see how easily that shot comes right off his fingertips, and a great release there. Chris Paul and leadership just go together. Always knows the situation on both ends of the floor, constantly communicating, and sets up and directs his teammates to try to make the most of their abilities in any situation where they can take advantage.
Ariza has the open look. Drills the 3-pointer.
That's what you love about Paul, his unselfishness and his ability to make guys around him that much better.
Westbrook passes to Adams. Out to the right wing. Here's Roberson. And he can't bank that one in. And for Paul, who is such a floor general, you would think that he would make an excellent coach one day. But, Brent, he's already said he has no interest in pursuing that.
I feel like, Kevin, for part of every season that Chris Paul has been paid in the NBA, some of the portion of that contract has been as a player coach.
"16 seconds left to play here in the first. Another miss by Harden. Adams against Capella. Adams dishes to Westbrook. Here's George. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. George has got 5 now.
Tremendous effort. He will not be denied on the offensive glass.
And so it's the Houston Rockets heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. Certainly an intriguing matchup tonight. Let's hear from Trevor.
You're playing against a team that is very...
Ariza might as well be describing his own game. Scrappy, ready to play, ready for anything, ready to claw to get that win.
Yeah, and he has been that kind of all-out guy going all the way back to his days at UCLA. When you combine that with his talent, he's a guy who, no matter where he's been, his teammates rave about him.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And guys, for the Rockets, what jumps out to you from a numbers standpoint?
Aggressive defense in that first period. They forced several miscues.
But you just start to wonder, how did we get to this score at the end of one? I think those steals really established momentum in their favor.
The two pillars of this team, Chris Paul and Harden, are the 1 and the 2. Clint Capella is out there with Luke Mbah-a-Moute, and it's Gordon in at the 3. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Anthony can't hit.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Kicks it to Capella, shoots over Adams. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And Harden is more than just a scorer. He's also got some sensational handles and passing instincts. He loves connecting with his teammates.
And stolen by Gordon. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Over George. And it's Houston with another.
Great concentration from Eric Gordon, who caps off the drive with the basket.
Westbrook against Paul. And George kicks to Adams. Shoots over Capella. That's short off the rim. Rockets leading by 11. On the wing, Gordon. Defended by George. The shot's good from Paul.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agility.
And first timer of the game called for Oklahoma City. Brent, so many heady players, tough players, eventually become coaches. We've seen it time and again. And what kind of situation would it take, for instance, for you to get involved with that, either on the floor, on the bench, or in the front office?
I'll tell you right now, Kevin, I'm so thankful for my local YMCA because I've coached the 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th grade teams for the last few years.
Good for
I'm
you.
not getting paid for it, but I think I'm learning more there than I would in the league.
But you enjoy it.
I do enjoy it, and Kevin, I think basketball's been such a big part of my life that at some point I will love the opportunity to be involved with one of the 30 teams in the league in some capacity.
Be lucky to get you. Stolen by Harden. And it's Houston on the break. Harden's got the ball. Out to the wing. Here is Mbah-a-Moute. His three-pointers off the mark. Thunder trailing by 14. To end the drought. And it's finished off inside by Westbrook. Westbrook's got 5.
Well, not many guards are able to get to that spot as quick as Westbrook does. It's a comfort zone for him.
Fires for 3. Shots good from Mbah-a-Moute. And the Rockets lead by 15.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Westbrook against Paul. George passes to Westbrook. And count it. He'll head to the line with a chance to make it 3.
He's just fearless and unafraid to go up into the traffic of the defense. Westbrook takes it right to the bucket and a well-deserved trip to the line.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And his average at the line stands at about 79% right now. So solid numbers in that department.
Nene dishes to Harden. Gordon outside. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Rockets. That one was played down in Houston.
Very tough loss for them last time they played. I mean, in the end, the amount of trips to the line they gave up did them in.
Great finish from Gordon in traffic. You like to see the smaller guys operate down low as long as they're patient.
Here's Anthony. From 8 feet away, he drops it in. Anthony's got his second basket. Rockets leading by 12. Paul kicks to Gordon. Screen by Mbah-a-Moute. Drains the three-pointer. That's 7 points for James Harden.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
And a tough game for the guys around him, mainly because his shot's been hit and miss.
And the wide open shot from Paul, but he gets it back. The feed to Gordon. Gordon with another miss. Thunder trailing by 15. George with no one around. Misses the three.
He sunk that three in the first. He's yet to make another one.
It's Harden with the drive. Paul with the three. Paul missing again.
Yeah, his shot just doesn't seem to be synced up right now. Here's hoping he finds it soon because his team is...
He dishes it to Paul. 6 on the shot clock. Fires for three. Paul missing again.
And you just get the sense the whole period he's been a bit out of sync.
Yeah, sometimes you just can't figure out what's wrong, but he keeps trying to push through. Steven Adams can have an impact on the game, certainly defensively, certainly with the screen setting. But how about the character of the center of this basketball team? One of the most quotable players in the league, and he'll never hold back from speaking his mind in an interview. Gotta love his disposition.
A really strong second quarter in terms of scoring basketball.
Inabamute kicks to Gordon. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. Steven Adams picks one up.
A terrific play by Eric Gordon to force the issue there and get the defense to overcommit on the jump shot.
For the Rockets, Clint Capella, he's checked in for Nene. P.J. Tucker comes in for Mbamute. And it's Gerald Green in for James Harden. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Andre Robertson comes in for Corey Brewer. The kick out to Westbrook, and out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. With this break, we have a chance to break down where the assist has been coming from tonight between the front and backcourt for the Rockets.
This backcourt is really shouldering the load in terms of the ball movement.
不要生气。
Look at the overall contributions compared to the bigs.
好啊，
Nice work on distributing the ball.
我在想，
Floater is a thing of beauty,
我在
effective when
弄
it's used the right way.
不是不
To
是，
Adams. And the layup's good off the glass. Adams has got 4 points in the quarter.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Lob pass to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. It was beautiful the first time, but Under Armour showing us the replay of that tremendous alley-oop again. Another unleash chaos moment. Here's Adams. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Well, he's such a big guy, Adams, but he does move quite well, and that helps his ability to get to the free throw line.
And so Adams nails both of them. 9 seconds left in the second quarter. That's a 2 from Paul. Again, the Rockets score.
Chris Paul is just so comfortable and so confident. He's got such a quick release, too, off the bounce on that pull-up jumper.
And so it's the Houston Rockets. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports
We
Halftime
so hope
Show.
you enjoyed our first half. Ernie Johnson, Houston holding the upper hand after the first 2 quarters. They lead by 11. And Shaq, let's get your input on the Rockets.
I don't think anyone expected to see such numbers from the bench. You know, I'm impressed.
And now, folks, just moments of...
Now it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. Look at Chris Paul. What a contribution. Thunder trailing by 11. And on the floor for Billy Donovan as we get into the second half. Westbrook and Robertson are the backcourt pair. Paul George is out there with Anthony, and it's Adams in at the 5. Ariza against George. Ariza kicks to Paul. Harden dishes to Capella. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. George against Ariza. Outside, George. Westbrook kicks to George. Clock at 6. It's stolen by Ariza. Basket counts. Ariza's got 13.
He really takes off, just never looks back.
Yeah, by the time anyone even thinks of chasing him, he's gone.
And the replay is courtesy of Under Armour. Unleash chaos. It was a great sequence from the steal all the way to the finish at the other end. Paul passes to Capella, and the shot is good. Capella's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Outside for George. Adams outside. That one's not going to go. And the Rockets take it the other way. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one, and that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand. Poked away. Ariza against George. They get it back. Westbrook kicks to Anthony. Misses the chippy right there.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Paul against Westbrook. Shot from 12. Paul can't get it to go.
Yeah, just the first miss of the half there. They have to be happy. 3 of 4 to start it off.
And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. And it's Ariza in the corner. To the middle. Here's Capella. Makes it off the glass. 12 points for him.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Time call here in the Thunder decide to talk it over. We know the importance of ball movement, Brent, but when the offense bogs down, someone needs to get it done in isolation. Could you pick anybody who you would go to?
Yes, Kevin. He plays in Cleveland.
Yes.
Or the Cavaliers.
Cavaliers.
And his name is LeBron James.
Eating was for lunch, and them boys back home be talking, but I won't get touched. Say to myself how I'll survive. I trust, yeah. No one who I trust. No, they not with us. All these girls, yeah, they right with us. I don't pay no mind because I just want the bucks. Yeah, boy, I start on the bottom, made my way to the top. Boy, I'm gonna keep.
It's Western Conference time for the traveling Golden State Warriors.
Yeah, now I do what I want. 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 Now I do what I want.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey everybody, Ernie Johnson welcoming you to
Oh, say does that.
We've got NBA basketball in store for you. And before we get going,
Well, Kevin, Tristan Thompson is...
thanks to Yang, clearly Thompson knows his role on this team. Got to admire how hard he goes on the glass. About halfway into the season, Doris, teams are already separating themselves from the pack. What are some of the elements you are looking for right now as you take a look at those top teams and trying to figure out a championship contender?
So you know that line, it's about the economy, stupid. It's about the players, right? You got to have players. You got to have stars. The contending teams always have at least 2 or 3 stars. So let's begin there. The other part is you've got to have the right role players around the stars. Think about the Draymond Greens. Think about the Kevin Loves. Guys in those positions that are in support of maybe the guys who have the ball in their hands. Steph Curry, Kevin Durant, LeBron James. There's got to be an unselfishness, a professionalism, a commitment, all the things that make championships possible on any number of levels.
And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. The two stars, LeBron and Love, making up the forward position. Hill is out there with Smith. And it's Thompson in at the 5. And here is Hill after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. Durant with the steal. 16 feet away. And no good. Cavaliers go the other way with it. This game against Golden State is the first time they've met this season.
And this is a rematch from the NBA Finals a season ago. They came up a little short, looking for some redemption tonight.
Curry kicks to Green. Curry against Hill. And the basket is good. Curry's got 5.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
And it's Hill penetrating, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. And George Hill, one of the elite defensive point guards in the league.
Well, he's got all the tools, Kevin. He's a great athlete. He's got long arms, and of course, the know-how to get it done.
He doesn't get the second one.
I think, Kevin, the leadership that George Hill offers is invaluable. This guy is a phenomenal floor general. Boy, that makes them 4 out of 5 to start this thing. They're finding very good shots early on.
Now here's LeBron. Turned in an outstanding game against. And both teams are pretty loaded in the front court. Chris, that was your neck of the woods, wasn't it? What's it like in there for the big fellas?
Oh, man, they're going to need a lot of ointment after this game. It's going to be a lot of banging. You're going to be sore. You got to bring your big boy hat. No tears. Don't cry to the ref. Just get ready to wrestle. Let's just manhandle each other. Let's have some fun inside.
I bet you were sore after many games, weren't you, with all the contact inside that lane?
Oh, man, can you imagine taking an elbow from a Mutombo or a Shaq right in your sternum? Yeah, you come home and you look at your body sometime, you're like, what is this? So it's really physical, and there are a lot of stuff that the fans kind of don't see, but you got to love it. You got to be ready for it every night.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, the two stars, LeBron and Love, making up the forward position. Smith is out there with Hill, and it's Thompson in at the 5.
Love has a beautiful looking jump shot. Looks golden coming off his fingers every time.
Iguodala against Love from 13, and that one goes long. And here's Cleveland. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
And how about the defensive adjustments in that one? Their communication was brilliant all night.
Well, they really work well together. They trusted each other. That's how you get stops. The D pretty much taking that possession off, but the shot's off target. Nobody knew.
Here's Durant. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
Well, it's not always shots from deep that Durant will beat you with. He'll eat you up with the mid-range game as well.
Kicks it out to Love. Love with another miss. The Warriors have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Beyond the arc, and it's Durant, that time on the assist by Curry. Durant's got 5.
3 for 4 from the field to start the game. They'll take that.
Smith, the pass to James. And it's Durant with the rebound. Warriors have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Over James. Good D by James. Durant against Love. To the middle. It's stolen by Green. Thompson outside. Kicks to Curry. Tries to keep it alive. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession. And looking back at last season, here's a look at the 3-point and 2-point shot attempt averages for the Cavaliers.
And you can see how big a role the 3-point shot played in their offense. They were determined to spread the floor and just kind of open things up through their long-range game.
Love moves the ball so well, especially when he spots an open man. Well, Kevin Love is a great player. We all know that. Very skilled.
It's Hill on the wing. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
He has a
A little bit of trickeration with that one. Gets that one to go against the limb.
Well, let's just call it what it is. Great body control on the lane. Takes the contact. Still knocks it in softly off the glass. I mean, that shot just can't be blocked.
Curry, good. And when you look at Love's game defensively, Chris, what stands out?
Well, he avoids cheap fouls. He controls the backboards and just a great score.
Now here's LeBron. He picked up 21 points in their last win against Minnesota.
Yeah, but what about the passing? Crisp, decisive. He racked up a ton of assists, impacted the game in a number of ways.
Offline with the baseline jumper.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times. Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Now Smith after the missed three from Klay Thompson. And the rejection by Curry. Thompson dishes to Durant. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Durant's got his third bucket of the night. Hill inside, guarded by Curry. And LeBron James good for three.
His touch has been terrific this quarter. Most of what he puts up is going down.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who spoke with Steve Kerr. David.
Well, Kevin, he talked about the importance of how tight-knit this group is. He said it's really starting to get to where they can read each other's minds out there. One guy can see another cutting without even looking up. It's a lot of fun to watch. They're hoping they can keep that fun up tonight. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you. Sounds like shooting is what he's concerned with most early on.
Yeah, they're looking for a controlled, patient offense today. And the key to that will be shot selection.
It's ball movement. The key is everybody has to stay involved on offense. The best way to get good shots is to make sure the defense can focus on any one player.
And the Cavaliers with possession. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
This is what Thompson wants every time. He wants to get near the rim and try to throw it down.
Here's Curry. 5 points in the game. 1:52 left in the first quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it go from deep. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. The Cavaliers leading by 6. Thompson outside. And Hill has it in the corner. The three-pointer no good. The Warriors have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Curry kicks to Green. Green, the screen. There's the three. The shot's good on the assist by Iguodala. Green's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And one thing that Steve Kerr has done so well in his coaching tenure is his ability to handle multiple stars on the same team. You look back at the history of this league, and it isn't always smooth sailing.
Yeah, sometimes when you get this much talent on teams, you can get guys clashing. But Kerr has the team playing as a unit, and players are happy to sacrifice their own stats for playing better basketball. He has everyone buying into the culture they created.
Now here is Smith after the miss from Andre Iguodala. Back to Smith. Here's the three. Cleveland gets it back. Love kicks to Thompson. Over Green. Thompson misses.
That's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
Well, that takes physical ability, good timing, those two things that he possesses.
JaVale McGee's checked in for Andre Iguodala. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Green's checked in. Thompson misses. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Green kicks to Smith. Outside, Green. Dishes it to LeBron. It's stolen by Green. It's Curry outside. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Curry's got it all tied up now for the Warriors. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We've got more in store for you right after this. And certainly one of the game's bigger personalities, Draymond.
Most importantly, it's just about how the guys respond.
A heart and soul guy. Draymond Green has the kind of spirit, guys, that everyone else can just kind of feed off of.
Yeah, his talents and contributions now being appreciated. He's forced his way into the discussion of top 10 players in our league.
And the second quarter getting underway. No team gaining an edge so far. And from what we've seen so far from the Warriors, how would you grade them?
They've gotten that perimeter game going in that first, and for me, that was the difference.
Well, and not only in terms of building the lead, but now the defense has to extend itself. That leads to other opportunities.
On the court for Cleveland, Korver and LeBron are the wings. Green is out there with Kevin Love, and it's Hill in at the point guard. Now, here's Green. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's LeBron. Whistle on the play. Bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
That's just superb concentration despite getting hit. James is just excellent at scoring through contact.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Young comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Livingston in for Curry. And Cleveland also making a change. Nance is checked in. Now here's Livingston. Thompson outside. And here's Green outside. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. The Cavaliers leading by 3. And when you're scouting a player like LeBron James, Chris, how do you defend him? What's the plan?
Wow, you got to stay in front of him. Try to force him to take bad shots. Tell the trainer to get the ice bath ready. Make sure you got some extra tape. And all this is easier said than done.
For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Korver against Thompson. They kick it out to Green. The 3. LeBron can't get it to go.
Well, it appears as though he has lost his touch, but after connecting on 2 in the first quarter. Well, his splash brother might own the record, but if Curry wasn't in the league, we might talk about Klay Thompson as the best shooter ever. I mean, incredibly high three-point percentage for his career. One of the prettiest, smoothest, nicest shooting strokes you'll ever see.
And with Klay having claimed to best shooter, if not for Curry, you know, see Webb, the numbers back it up. Klay has the most threes in a season for anyone not named Curry.
Well, I mean, he definitely passes the eye test as one of the greatest shooters. No wasted motion, lightning fast release. Just watching Klay is amazing with how he is able to shoot the rock.
It's a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Guys, Kevin Durant is a unique player. LeBron James said he's a 7-footer with 6-foot ball handling skills, jump shot, and athleticism. It's never been done in our league. Never had a guy that's 7 foot and can do all that, so it sets him apart. Kevin, I'm 6 feet tall, and I can broadcast.
You can, and you can write, and by the way, in the Hall of Fame. DA, thank you. Now here's Nance. Hill left side. Here's Korver, and he drops in the layup off the goal. Korver's got his first 2 points of the night.
Look at that focus from Korver inside. He has a nice soft touch when he's in close next to the basket.
Screened by Young. On the wing, Green. Coming in off a 10-point game his last outing. The Cavaliers leading by 4. And the wide open shot from Green. Draymond Green pulls it in. Green's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Young with no one around. No good on the triple.
Look, they cannot leave him open like that. The D got away with one there.
Korver with it. Picked up by Thompson. And here's Hill for 3. Again, missing Hill.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if you be a little bit more selective.
And Young kicks to Livingston. And the call will be against George Hill. That's foul number 2 for him.
Another foul will give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
The Warriors making a switch here. Pachulia is checked in. And Cleveland also making a change. Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for George Hill. Cleveland's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range.
Oh, I love seeing James take over the game. I mean, a ferocious scorer who can flat out light it up.
Warriors trail by 6. Livingston kicks to Thompson. And the wide open shot from Green. From outside, off the mark. For Cleveland, they've gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second, 5 of 10. And Chris, you were only briefly with the Warriors at the start and the end of your career. But you had plenty of big moments with that club. Any stand out to you as a favorite?
Oh, well, I think the playoffs, almost averaging a triple-double in the playoffs, for me, it was something very special. Going behind the back on my good friend Sir Charles, of course, is also my first NBA game. I mean, being in front of those crazy fans in Oakland, that atmosphere is unlike any other. And jump ball and winning and scoring my first bucket. So many special moments there. Rookie of the Year, being awarded that with my father at center court there at that arena is something I'll never forget.
Livingston. Cavaliers with the rebound. Green's got his third rebound tonight.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboards.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Here is Livingston following the basket by LeBron James. Again, the miss by Green.
Yeah, and that three-point shot, it really has looked awful here in the second quarter. It hasn't stopped him from attempting them, but it's time to maybe find something else to do.
Now, here's Livingston after LeBron James's miss. The shot's good.
And this is where Livingston makes his money. Tremendous mid-range game.
The Cavaliers leading by 7. Here's Clarkson. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Warriors shooting a pretty low 34% thus far. Young outside. Green, the screen. They set the pick. Livingston passes to Pachulia. They get the rebound. Livingston dishes to Young. And there's the call on James. That's his first foul. Some changes for Golden State. West is checked in for Green. Durant comes in for Young. And Stephen Curry subbed in for Sean Livingston. Thompson, he's checked in for the Cavaliers.
I'll tell you, how do you defend Curry on the catch and shoot? It's hard because he can hurt you from so many spots on the floor.
Green kicks to Clarkson. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Oh, that was sweet. And that's what makes him so dangerous. Not only can he set up others, but he can also be a big-time finisher.
Well, he's reason number one there in front. I mean, his shooting has been almost flawless.
Curry kicks it to West. LeBron grabs the miss.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Out to Smith. Pass to James. Thompson right side. Goes back up. And released it in time, but it's off the mark.
With the anticipation.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime
Welcome back,
Show.
folks. Ernie Johnson here along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. We're going to break down all the action from the first. LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He had 20 points, 5 rebounds, and 1 block. What do you think, Shaq, about Cleveland?
Well, Ernie, the first half belonged to the chosen one. LeBron James controls every facet of the game. No one, and I repeat, no one imposes their will on the game like LeBron James.
And over to Kenny. What did you think about Golden State?
Well, the differential in rebounding was huge, and it goes back to the fundamentals.
And now, folks, just
Now the third quarter has to get going. And Toronto thrown right into the fire as they head. The Cavaliers leading by 10. Lethal shooting pair of Clay and KD out on the perimeter. It's small ball with Iguodala and Green down low. And it's Curry in at the point guard position. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half.
But look, I love how Thompson keeps his eyes on the basket. Even while getting hit, he muscles through it all.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And Tristan Thompson in the middle, a player, Greg, who understands his role.
He just plays hard and does the little things. Defense, rebounding, energy. When he's blocking shots and protecting the rim, he is one of the best bigs in our league.
So, free throws for Curry. Something we say an awful lot.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Last year, 90%. And he was right there among the best in the league with that percentage.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Well, one book that is out on Curry is that you can body him and knock him around off the ball. Chris, a lot of teams feel that if you can beat him up as he comes off a screen, he'll be far less productive. What do you think?
Well, whether it's true, not true, fair, or unfair, Curry's definitely getting banged around out there. If you watch him off the ball in some games, he gets grabs, push, pull, you name it.
The 8-footer, and it's off the back rim, no good.
Not easy to miss a clean-looking side like that, but he manages to do it.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they?
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Traps in the tray.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Love outside. Kicks it out to LeBron. They get it back. Second shot opportunity, and the layup good by Love. Love's got 6.
And I like that they're not settling. Hitting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Curry kicks to Thompson. Some nice passing by Golden State. Curry gets the bucket.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's LeBron.
You love how fierce James is, a ferocious dunk artiste.
And that last replay courtesy of Under Armour. Another unleashed chaos moment. Here's Thompson, and it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Allowing no space for the shooter to get comfortable. Just terrific defense.
Yeah, that won't go on the stat sheet. Close to getting the block, but really had the same effect.
Curry kicks to Green. Durant against James. Green with a screen for Durant. Shot clock at 6. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Cleveland leading by 7. And a wide open look for James. Oh, good with the triple. Unloads from 13. And Iguodala with the basket, the assist by Curry. Curry's got his 3rd assist on the night. And they double up James. Hill kicks to LeBron. Over Curry. Hill, no good.
And low percentage look on that one. Not sure what he was thinking.
Sometimes you get a little outside of yourself. You have to be a little more disciplined.
James. And so he draws the foul on the shot on trip to the line to shoot 2. They get Stephen Curry.
James is such a powerful player. Amazing at how he draws contact on the way up.
And the Warriors with some changes. JaVale McGee's checked in for Draymond Green. Bell comes in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Livingston in for Klay Thompson. Cleveland also making some changes. Nance comes in for Thompson. And it's Korver in for J.R. Smith.
I mean, James is like a freight train moving to the rim. He's so effective at getting the D to hit him when he's on the attack.
For Cleveland, they have shot 3 of 6 at the foul line. And as successful as LeBron James has been, a max contract, all the endorsements, everything else, he's made his mark with his philanthropy.
Well, Kevin, my favorite part about LeBron is what he's done off the court. I mean, $2.5 million to the Muhammad Ali Museum. Think about this. This might be one of the greatest philanthropic moves, in my opinion, by an athlete. $40 million to pay for the college tuition of 1,000 Ohio school children. I mean, he's affecting the world in ways much larger than basketball. Not needing his contributions tonight to build a lead, he can start lighting it up at any point now.
Bell with a screen on Korver. Pass to McGee. And sticking right with it. Gets the foul with the bucket, and he'll go to the line.
Oh, and a nice look by Livingston. Keeping his eyes up. Locates the man.
Green, he's checked in for Nance. The Warriors shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. Curry against Hill. He feeds it to Love. Outside Hill. Shoots over Curry. That misses off the backboard. Warriors trail by 5. Livingston passes to McGee. And it's JaVale McGee with the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. For Cleveland, they've gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. Green dishes. Again missing Hill. Golden State's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the 3rd quarter so far. Now Curry. 21 points in the game. Over Hill. And James pulls it down. James has got 5 rebounds tonight. There's the dish to Love. It's stolen by Livingston. Durant in the corner. And the 3 off target.
Well, that's the shot they're looking for. A clean 3-pointer. Just can't get it to go.
Outside, Green. There's a minute 34 left in the 3rd quarter of the game. LeBron kicks to Hill. The Cavaliers again can't hit.
He doesn't look like himself right now. Nothing is going on.
Offensive rebound. And, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup. And while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call it a foul shot or not. But sure enough they have. So he'll head to the free throw line. Young's checked in for Golden State. That one misses. Cleveland leading by 5. From deep, James connects from 3-point range. James has got 31.
This is an amazing run he's on. It's like he's been the only guy on the floor this quarter.
McGee is screen. Here's Curry. Falls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
Oh, and that's the thing about Steph. Fearless on the floor, but also plays under control.
Here's LeBron. He's got 31. And by Kevin Love. Love's got 7 rebounds in the game. And Jeff Green, the bucket on the assist by Love. Green's got 8 points.
And you really can't forget about Green's speed. So effective on the drive.
Young outside. Great D that time from Green. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. Cavaliers lead by 8. And we're coming right back after this break to get the 4th quarter underway. And a moment ago inside the huddle with head coach Steve Kerr.
Move it to the next guy. Drive and kick.
Hello and thanks for joining us, folks. The 4th quarter of play getting started. Here's Curry. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the 4th quarter. Korver and LeBron are the wings. Kevin Love out there with Green. And it's Hill in at the 1 spot. Back to Curry. Pachulia sets a screen for Curry. Just 5 to shoot. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. And the Warriors making a change here. Thompson's checked in. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Smith comes in for Kyle Korver. 3 on the clock. Here's Durant. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Durant's got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for the Warriors. Over in the corner, Green on the wing. And it's Looney with the rebound. Warriors trail by 6. Right side, Durant. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. They've held a 12-point lead early.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Thompson with it. Now Smith defending. kicks to Curry. Puts it up from 15, and he can't bank that one in.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
It's been a rough game for him. It won't sting too bad as long as they hang on.
And he has the chops for this, raising the intensity when it matters most.
But he's showing you he wants to close this game out. That's an attitude that he brings, and it's appreciated by his team.
LeBron passes to Smith. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. LeBron's got 3 assists tonight.
And the 3 ball is Smith's go-to. We all know that. He's excellent at measuring up any shot beyond that arc.
Here's Curry, and it's sent back by Hill. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. LeBron against Durant. LeBron drives in. The kick out to Hill. Durant with the steal. And the call will be against George Hill. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
When you get tagged with your 4th foul, you have to be very careful the rest of the way.
Some changes for Golden State. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Julie. And it's Iguodala in for Kevon Looney. LeBron with the block.
Love watching James dominate on defense. An impressive rejection artist. You better check your rear view when you're driving to the hole. The D did a good job shutting him down in the first, but he got loose and easily dropped down.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the last timeout. He's not satisfied with their effort level. He said, we're not hustling out there, guys. We are not going to win that way. I promise you. We've got to get after it. We'll see how his team responds.
Green left side. Green, the screen. Off the pick. Makes a big height bounce and goes in.
Quick to gain separation and big enough to rise above the fray. Thompson is deadly from mid-range.
LeBron dishes to Hill. Over Iguodala. LeBron, no good.
Something affected him on that shot, and it wasn't the defense.
On the wing, Thompson, covered by Smith. Green against Iguodala. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Durant, no good.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
From 6 feet. And LeBron with a nice bucket inside. LeBron's got 33 points.
He continues to be their go-to guy. If they close this game out, his stamp will be all over this one.
Feeds to Thompson. Over Smith. Hits the front of the rim and out. The Cavaliers leading by 10. Back to James. He dishes it to Smith. Off target with his 3. Warriors have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the 3rd. Pretty cold down the stretch. Plenty of daylight on that. 9 points for Klay Thompson.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the 2nd.
Hill against Curry. It's back to Hill. Good, and the assist goes to James. Hill's got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Here's the screen. Green, the screen. Curry outside. The shot that time, not on target. Cavaliers go the other way with it. Here's Hill. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And now it's a 12-point Cleveland lead. Hill against Curry. Green. Good D by Thompson.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be. Oh, wow. Look out.
It's a beautiful jam.
James is unreal in fast break situations. Impossible to contain when he's off and running.
And there's a minute 45 left in the 4th quarter. Thompson against Smith. Green, the screen. Here's Thompson. And again, no good by by Golden State.
He's got to be wondering, how did he miss that? I mean, he had all the space in the world.
It's stolen by Green. And oh, here comes Durant all alone. And then Durant with the dunk.
It's easy to see why Green is considered an elite defender. He's terrific at getting under the skin of his opponents.
The Cavaliers leading by 12. The drive by James.
And no doubt about it, in order for them to be successful, he has got to be a catalyst when it comes to scoring.
1:15 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Curry against Hill. Iguodala draws the double. Here's Curry. It falls for basket number 9 from the field. He's taken 14 shots to get there.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Cavaliers.
You know, their big advantage was points in the paint.
And they found a way to pound the ball inside. And that was working all game long.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for LeBron.
Well, the big thing was if he had an open look, he trained it. He didn't let any of those easy chances get away from him.
And that's a killer instinct on display as they try to put this one on ice.
Well, they've gotten serious, stringing together some game-winning buckets.
Green with the block.
And good anticipation by Draymond. I mean, he always gets in position for these clean swats like this one.
Thompson misses. LeBron outside. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA this one wound
没有啊，我没有不开心啊。
Want to do, take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Hey, LeBron, congrats on the win. What do you think made the difference tonight?
Defense. We made our mark defensively. We understand that for the long term, we have to defend at a high level. We've been doing it.
It does start at that end, LeBron. Congrats again. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.
precious is yours, is mine. And look at the time, my God. So precious is yours, is mine.
I gotta choose my game, baby.
Like a don't dance, but he make moves. They fuck around now and gotta shame you.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. We've got the Los Angeles Lakers and the Chicago Bulls. Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. Fox is out there with Malone. Then there's Kobe. Then it's Gary Payton. And it's Shaq in at the 5 spot. So the Chicago Bulls able to put up the first points on the board. Outside, Kobe. Back to Malone. Pass to Shaq. 4 on the clock. Releases. Longley grabs the miss. The drive by Jordan. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
Boy, it's a thing of beauty watching him attack the defense like that. I mean, they wanted no part of him on that layup.
Ahead. Rodman with the bucket. Rodman's got his first 2 points.
And showing a good nose for the ball there. Picks it clean, and he's off to the races.
Well, excellent defensive instincts. I mean, knows exactly when to strike on this end.
Now here's Kobe. And Jordan sends it back.